Parents, so I've just made a video for you just to sort of show you how to access, how to see everything. First, I just want to say thank you for all your support and how well all your students or your children are going with everything. We've been very impressed with everything so far. I just want to turn that on so you can see where I'm tapping. Okay, so I'm going to log in as a student, which I've already done. So firstly, we find Classroom. So Google Classroom looks, when they open it up, comes up like this. So they may have multiple classes depending on what they're doing. So class here. So it opens with a stream, looks like just a general social media stream. So as things are posted, they pop down in order. Classwork comes up here. Easy, two ways to view it. So you can click the three lines and see the to-do task. So this is what is due, what needs to be handed in. Quite often, nearly all students have quite a bit of old work here there that they can just click hand in just to get rid of for us. So back to classes and 5 blue. So classwork. So this is the same for 5 blue or 5 red. Everything we're doing is done together across the classes. So what you'll notice is comes up like this. Clicking, for some reason the tapping has gone, so I'll put it back on, tap, so you can see where I tap. So you can see general comments that we post. So this is the stream that anybody can ask questions and answer. Down here, we see the individual ones. So private comments, so you can send something through to the teacher that only the teachers can see. Here's the work for the day. So all the children are accessing this and know how to get to here. It's just if you want to check in, see what they're doing, check the feedback, things like that. We do ask that you have a look at the feedback for us and just let us know if there's any concerns with anything. Now, this sometimes takes a while to open, sometimes is really quick. There's no real rhyme or reason to it. So through here, thing we've changed this week is I've bolded up here in red what we're going to be marking the following day. So each day we give feedback from the previous day's work. So we're going to be making sure we comment on history for Monday's work and things like that. Bit of an overview. Nothing here is really new information, but it's all there. So 3.5 hours worth of work. I'll run through the sort of how that looks. But we've pretty much based it off what we do in the classroom. So across the week, the 25 hours and how it's split. So English, the syllabus says to have 6 to 8 hours. We actually give it 8 to 10. So we've tried to break that down, taking off about 25% of that time. So about an hour and a half a day of English across the reading, the writing aspects, the inferencing. Maths, we have, again, the same, about 25% off. So we spend 5 hours a week, so 60 minutes a day. So if we take that down to 45. Religion, again, for year 3 to 6, it's expected for 3 hours religion in a week. So they're 40-minute lessons. So we've broken them down to 30 minutes. History, so we spend an hour and a half, but because we've got the different afternoon subjects, the only subject we're not doing at the moment is the personal development, because that is our sexual education unit, and we didn't think home learning is the right way to go with that. So I don't know if you're happy with that or not, but I'm sure it's not going to be one we'll save till next term. So we're adding a new Zoom. So firstly, here's a video outlining the day. I've tried to add this in, I've added this in for today, and I'll aim to do it each morning. Here we have our compulsory Zoom meeting time. So it's just a chance to meet in a smaller group, a second Zoom. So we still have our Monday Zoom with everyone and a smaller group. These groups will change every week, and they will also change which teacher. I'm just running them through a random group generator. So all information across there and things like that. What I'm asking from you as parents is, my taps have gone again. Don't know why. Tap again. So let's go back. I just want to show you the feedback and what it looks like. So I haven't done Fridays yet because I aim to do it today, which I'll do after these videos. So let's go back. Let's go Tuesday. So open up here. You see the private comment. Sometimes it's just a general about how they're going. Other times it's more specific. Sometimes it will be exactly, this is what you can improve upon. Other times it's just more of a general one. So you can get there and have a look so you know how we see that your child is going. You can also just comment, just say, hi, it's this person's mum or dad, and let us know if you have any comments, or again, send us through emails. Each day they are in there. So if your child happens to, I'll go to today's one, happens to remove their work, they do know how to do this. We've been using Google Classroom all year. They used it last year. Nothing we've been adding technical wise should be new for the students, but they can, if they hit the cross, they can add it back by going through the drive, things like that. What's interesting, so you can go to your slides over here. So Google Slides, this is where they all go, so they can actually get in there and have a look and add it and edit. In Slides, you need the play button at the top. So again, that doesn't want to show the tap button, so the play button. And if you're in present mode, it actually is much easier to see. So when it comes up, here we go. So present mode the links seem to work much better, seems to edit things like that. So, but yeah, I just want to thank you for everything. I'm going to log in on my computer and show you, if you're working through a computer, what everything looks like. So I'll do that and just running through my computer. So what I like to do is just have a different browser. Obviously you don't need to do that. I just find it easy so it doesn't sign in the same account. So what I'm going to do here is just sign in to Google. So just sign in with the same account I was using before. Okay. I emailed through you all these details at the start of the home learning time, just so you can log in. I had a few parents mention that when they went to Google Classroom, that it asked for a class code. Generally, it means you are logged in as the wrong account. So just check that it's there. You can sign in, add another account, switch over if you're using the one. So Classroom. I personally prefer the view of Classroom on the computer, but obviously that's up to what devices are available. So the stream, same as on the device, Classwork here. Difference on the iPad, it's down the bottom. So here you can see their work. Interestingly, Wednesday, let's have a look, view the assignment. So you can see here the feedback on the side. Here's what everyone said. They can add things here, unsubmit, so handed in work. If I look at today's work, again the same. So view the assignment. You can see it over here. Nothing too different. What I want to point out, if we go to slides, so slides will have each of the individual ones. So this might be where you're concerned that it's taking too long, that something's not being finished. What you may wish to do is, if you just open it up in slides and you go File, Version History. So see version history, this is a really good feature, and you can actually see how long they've been working at it for. So notice there's a bit of a gap there. So they might be working offline, they might have had a bigger hour break or so. So it's just important to note. And I've picked John because he's always doing such a great job, so no concern there, but just having a look through, and you can see that quite often you might have a child saying that they're not getting enough time to finish, but you can log in and see, oh, they actually haven't spent very long at it at all. So it's just the file and the version history, which is interesting. Quite often when I have a look here, so I go through to the classroom folder and I look on today's task, so Monday the 2nd, and I get to see here when they the last bit of working on it and things like that. So a bit of a gap. So quite often I have a child sign in and then we don't see much more for a little bit of time. So there's that little bit of option there. So, but yeah, I just want to say thank you for everything. Been really impressed with all of it. Hopefully we finish by week 7, but who knows? So thank you for everything. If you ever have any questions, send through an email and I'm more than happy to either give you a call. We have been calling from private numbers, but quite often they're not getting answered because at the moment we're only at school 1 day a week. So email is more likely to get answered. I know I personally don't often answer an unknown number, so you might be the same. So just easiest option is obviously to send through an email, but you can log into the classroom, anything like that you wish to do. So thank you again.